Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. It's another episode of Healthy Discussion. And today's topic, we're talking about the Trump and Ivanka Trump and the family and the so-called fraud allegations. Now, I don't know if it's Biden. I don't know if it's a committee. I don't know the fact that this man represents the business culture. He don't really need the presidency in order to be successful. I mean, I'm sure that he proved that to you guys. But let's have an update of the trial and what's going on. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. What's your opinion on it? What y'all think about Trump? Is he innocent? Is he guilty? What's going on? Was this a setup? Is this a political move? What's going on? Leave your thoughts down below. I want to know. Leave your thoughts down below. I want to know. Smash that like. But watch this.
Our breaking news out of New York this morning. Ivanka Trump is testifying in the sprawling New York fraud case against her father's business empire. And unlike her father and brother, she is not a defendant in this case. She tried hard to avoid having to testify today, but the judge ordered her to appear, citing documents showing that she still has ties to some of her family's businesses.
I hope they don't want the family to feud.
Is outside that courthouse.
Yeah, I know when the family feud.
Lindsay, what can you tell us about what's happening inside the courtroom?
Don't do that.
Right now?
Ivanka just began her testimony, and according to our producer Adam Reese inside the courtroom, today's atmosphere is a lot more relaxed. It was much more tense on Monday when the former president was here, and so far he says Ivanka is very calm, collected, and in control. Now, we know that she's a little soft-spoken as well. The judge has already asked her to speak up, and we know some of the defenses that we are going to hear. Similar to her brother, she's going to say that while she was involved in some of these projects, she wasn't involved in...
The judge want her to speak up. Now, you know this woman is not speaking up for you guys. They want her to speak up against her own father. Like, come on. Like, what is this world coming to? She's going to testify against her father? She don't even want to talk. She's mad that she has to be in court. You subpoenaed her to be in court. She's, to me, her family's above the court. But that's a whole nother conversation. You know? Politics and power. See, after the money, you saw power. So I think this is a power move. It's a power move. It's to show you, hey, the hands that be may not have your best interest. You know, because how did he get supposedly, this is all allegations now. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying he's guilty. I believe that everyone's innocent until proven guilty, but we all know the land that we live in is a total opposite way around. Smash that like button if you agree. You know that it's guilty until you're proven innocent. Can we talk about it? But let's continue.
These statements of financial condition, that she's not an accountant, and she's also going to try and distance herself and say that she left involvement with the Trump organization when her father became president. But we know from the Attorney General's office they want to hear from her today. She's been dropped as a co-defendant because of the Court of Appeals statute of limitations, but the AG's office says she has intimate knowledge of these business dealings, that she herself profited off some of these deals. She's the main liaison between
allegedly,
the organization and their biggest lender, Deutsche Bank.
Hypothetically,
so we're likely going to hear today a lot about Deutsche Bank.
Supposedly,
we're likely going to hear about the old post office deal in Washington, transformed into a luxury hotel. She captained that project. And also we're likely to hear about a pair of apartments at Trump Park Avenue. In fact, our cameras saw her leaving that residence today. She was essentially offered an option to buy those apartments at well below what their stated value was in these statements of financial condition.
Well, hold on. Well, all business owner does that. To me, if you see a distressed property, you're going to buy it for lower than what it is on the market. Generally, that's just how it goes. I thought that was a thing. If you see something and you have the cash and you have the means for it, right? Say if you have the means. Now, if you don't have to go directly to the bank and borrow, then you have the cash for it. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get it lower from a person who has to go through the bank and borrow money that has interest rate fees. See, to me, Trump has cash flow. So he was a cash king. So what you would pay for something, he wouldn't pay because he have cash for it. And if you don't have cash, you have a finance team that's out the water. So the mass amount of people can't relate to the man. He's in a whole different bracket. I mean, he earns $0 a year, supposedly. He pays what, $100 and something in taxes. Under $1,000 in taxes. Why is that? It's because he understands the system. He understands money. He is educated by it. So he understands. He don't want to make anything, but his company makes everything. And the fact that his companies and his businesses makes everything, guess what? It's all a tax write-off. So he's actually, to me, living the American dream. And in order to live this dream, you must know how to read. You must understand finances and financial education. And obviously he does. See, most presidents, they get paid on a salary. He took that salary money and he took his business to the next level. Big difference. That's why he's well respected in the business realm. So you have these entities and these companies that will ban him or try to ban his approach. But why? Because he's a direct threat to their business module. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. I'm here to make the connection and make sure you're aware. Make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you share. Once again, I'm here to make this make a connection and make sure you're aware. Make sure you smash that like button and make sure you share. On that note, let's continue.
She sometimes does address the cameras before going into court this morning. This is what she said.
I better leave her alone.
Ivanka Trump secured, negotiated loans to obtain favorable terms based on fraudulent.
She don't even look that convincing, her statement. Hold on. Ma'am, whoever you are, when someone's talking to you, can you pay attention to the camera, please? Because if you're doing this and doing this and doing this, you're not looking so, as far as integrity and trust, you're not looking so worthy. Talk directly to the camera. It seems like these allegations that they're having may not stick. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. But let's continue. Look at her body language. Pay attention to body language with her.
And she will attempt today to distance herself from...
Why is she looking in the camera?
Unfortunately, the facts will reveal...
Oh, she's on the panel. I guess you got to look everywhere.
You cannot hide from the truth. And the facts will belie...
Yeah, but you just blinked 3 times when you say the truth.
And the evidence.
Man.
The former president, for his
that wasn't well said.
On Truth Social last night. Tomorrow,
Point
my
being,
wonderful and beautiful daughter Ivanka is going
smash
to
that like if you agree.
Courthouse. He repeated a derogatory term that he has used to refer to Attorney General James that we will not repeat here, and says it is Letitia James and the judge who are fraudulent for setting such low valuations in order to undermine and discredit my financial statements, thereby making me look bad. Election interference. And he went on to say now they are trying to bring Ivanka into the case despite court.
They're trying to destroy the man.
That she cannot be charged. Now, we could expect to see, unlike some of the other Trump family members, some cross-examination today. Should the defense have any cross that they want to do, they're trying to limit the amount that she has to come back. Remember, she appealed having to come at all because of the burden that it would place on her school-age children, and also appealing on grounds of jurisdiction and relevance. But they also asked for no court tomorrow. Could this testimony bleed in tomorrow? Yes. And then the defense says that they will begin their case in earnest on Monday and hope to wrap up by December 15th, Anna.
Okay, lots there. Thank you so much.
On that note, that was a good coverage, right? But on that note, I want to know what the people think. What y'all think about this one? I think Ivanka, hey, they're just trying to drag your father through the dirt, you know? And maybe this would add to him being reelected, because he's just being promoted so much that it's like, I guess you don't need no more campaign money. Everyone knows about him already. Everyone knows about him. But my thing is this. Can I give you a caveat real quick? This is the thing. And then ask yourself this, right? This is the thing. When they supposedly found some type of illegal drug in the White House, now we all know that CIA, FBI, they have camera footage all over the world. They listening to your conversation right now as we speak, right? But that's their job. Continue to do your job. But my question is this. If y'all know everything, why don't y'all know who put it inside the White House? And if so, is it somebody that, guess what, has the keys to the city, meaning that they can get away with anything? Because they still haven't found the person who brought it into the White House when they know everything else that comes in and out of the White House. So that goes to show you there's some form of favoritism, some form of they can look, but they really can't see, or they really can't talk about a certain sector. So that's puzzling me. But then you had Trump on trial for fraud. Seems to me the White House is fraudulent to begin with. I just want to talk about it. Can we talk about it? What's your opinion? Seems to me both sides are committing fraud in some form of way, fashion, or shape. Now, this is all allegedly, hypothetically. But what I'm saying is that what makes what Biden is doing better than what Trump is doing? And to me, Trump ain't really doing too much. So what makes him so different? It's all about election. It's all about power. That's all I'm saying. And people will destroy your image in order to get to the next level. That goes to show you. So pay close attention to this capitalistic society and this Marxist society that we currently live in to this day. Because this is what's happening. Like this video, share this video. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. What do you think about Ivanka or Trump? Is she innocent? Did she have something to do with it? Or is she just simply trying to clear her dad's name? I doubt if she want to be in court. She's soft-spoken. She probably like, this subpoena. My dad always got me doing something, but at least you're doing something. On that note, justice will be served. Justice will be served. Hopefully it's being served in the right way. We all know there's a lot of politics or politics behind this one. On that note, comment, like, share this video. Most importantly, positivity over negativity always. Once again, positivity over negativity. Peace, love, and blessing. What you think? Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it.